Hello everybody, my name's Anthnwam, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Kaiserreich as Syria. Let's continue on from last left off. So, you're just hot, right? Yes. You're not taking any attrition damage because of lack of supplies, which is nice. You know what, I actually might want you to try to get... We're gonna force attack just to make our spearhead or our breakthrough damage go up by 20%. That seems pretty good. Yeah, because we'll only broken through here. Do you guys have a port? You do have some ports, yes. But it's going to make your supply routes, like, way, way worse. We're now at 17 out of 17, so overall we're looking okay on that front. Okay, we get our line of Syria, which I think was a 10% attack. After that, let's now start going our way down the Arabia bonuses. We'll have you guys attack through here. You're going to march. You're going to help attack through this guy in a second. But actually, this area is also just completely empty. So, seems like we could take that as well. I mean, Syria should be safe. I can't imagine Yemen's going to be able to throw troops down there anytime soon. I mean, I know it's hot. But I do need you to march, like, a little bit faster. You know what I mean? Okay, because you're at 96. We're still on force attack. We're not actually on force attack. Keep on force attacking. You're not going to be in multiple combats. Or at least you should be, but sometimes it doesn't actually work properly. Okay, all of you are on this front. You three can be on this front. And you keep on marching your way down here, please. Because at this point, Yemen is getting closer and closer to defeat. I'm assuming they don't have great supplies up here. I mean, they can still send ships around, but... their supply lines are definitely a little bit more compromised than I think they would like them to be. Are we still on force attack? We are for another 2 more days. And honestly, I might just force attack again. Oh, so Hezbollah Arabia. Okay, they do get some bonuses here. I'm assuming if they're a puppet state, they'll also get the bonuses for being a member of, like, the Arab Council. I guess we'll go for next level rifles. That seems fine. We are losing strength. We're missing 3,000 rifles. That'll be ready in 186 days. Of course, we do gotta worry, because we gotta worry about our future invasion of Egypt, right? Okay, you guys are at 93. I wonder if they're trying to send units back home. Because they might be, and I wouldn't be surprised by that. If they're trying to send units back over to Yemen proper. Which means that I do need one of you then. I mean, Aden and Sana are like the only 2 ports they have. Are you manpower or are you equipment? You're both. Okay, fantastic. So you'd be dead in mere moments. And our units are, your units are doing just fine. I feel like their defense is still a little bit more, a little bit higher than I would like them to be, but what can you do, right? Excavation 1, I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference for what we're trying to get done. 1940 research tech, probably should have gotten that done about 2 years ago, but, you know, here we are. Is it 10? 10's only worth 1. So I think there's a chance that just taking Sana will be enough for them to capitulate entirely. Portugal's capitulated. Okay, so it looks like the Commune of France is definitely taking some heat. My question is that enough for them to capitulate just by taking Sana? I don't know, and again, I can't just click this button because it doesn't want to work. We don't want to force attack anymore. Once we have very little command power. But 2, our units are starting to take some pretty bad damage. Russia, can you give me 1 more unit of steel? Thank you. I do appreciate it, Russia. So your army, air, and navy experience, as well as some bonus for land doctrines. That's not so bad. I think once we get here, we should be on the defense. Yeah, they're sending reinforcements over to Yemen. I shouldn't be too surprised by that. Yeah, we'll try to at least hold our front here for as long as we can. You don't have any other victory points. I mean, you have this island over here, but that doesn't have a victory point associated with it. Yes, we'll do something like this. You march here, you march like that. Form the Joint Defense Council. After that, I guess, let's go for planning speed and max planning. Seems alright to me. I mean, Yemen, they're not going to live for too much longer. Muscat, unfortunately, they've actually reached their way into Syria proper. They've actually taken some territory from us. It's very rude. That's actually the one thing I did not actually expect to happen. I didn't actually expect them to deal with project any power there. Yeah, and then you're going to march your way down towards Aden. Sweden's capitulated, so Russia can now send way more troops over to this front line. I think overall the Kaiserreich Pact is still looking okay. You're at 67. You're going to soon get an encirclement penalty. And Yemen's capitulated. Okay, without actually meaning to take it then. So with them fallen, we're going to take all states. Thank you. We took way, way, way more casualties in that war than we should have, honestly. After that, let's throw our units on this front. You can have all of your troops back. At least for right now. I might need them in the future. Yes, for 7 out of 35 days for you. Yeah, we can invade Muscat. But invading, just invading the Entente right now. If we have that much problem actually fighting Syria, or fighting Yemen, I don't feel confident with an attack against the Entente right now. Okay, fate of Yemen. We'll liberate Yemen. So do they get the modifier that they are now in the attack Yemen? I don't think so. I don't think I can re-invite them. Return Yemeni lands. Or I could just give that to Arabia. We'll see if we get, yeah, fate of Asir. Let's give it to Arabia because they're a little bit more friendly to me. And no, unfortunately, Egypt, I'm not going to sign a non-aggression pact with you for very obvious reasons. You still have your 16 and 58 divisions, which does scare me, because again, we need to take over Iraq. It's inevitability. It's going to happen. We're not training any units. I do have 20,000 rifles. Let's go. I didn't see how many guns Yemen had because it just did the capitulation screen popped up. Go for another 10 divisions then. Even though I can't deploy 10 divisions right now because we can only support 2 more units. Well, that's okay. Hi, Egypt. How are you? I will admit you do scare me a little bit. Well, let's not worry about that. You stay over there. I'll stay over here. And we'll all be good friends forever. At least that's my intention. If you don't want to be good friends, then I can understand where some hostility there might come in. mean, but look at this. We're both social liberal, which means you should just allow me to invade Iraq. Okay? That's how I feel about this. It's like, if you just let me invade Iraq, we'll be looking pretty good. I mean, 14 divisions here. I think you're all desert, which is not a great modifier for us. We stay here. They attack into... I mean, I'm assuming Egypt probably is an air force. Okay, not a big one. We can easily probably outnumber them soon. You know, let's actually go down to 2 rifles a day. And start... We have transport planes. You know what? Okay, go back to 3 rifles a day. We need to research some aircraft. But once we research some aircraft, I think just getting a handful of fighters, getting its priority over Egypt, probably wouldn't be so bad. Are any of our troops still green? No, they're not. They're pretty well experienced, all things considered. We know Iraq doesn't really have much of an army. But here's the thing. We can invade... if we ever invade Iraq, we're going to be at war with Egypt, right? We can't... There's no way I don't think we can invade Iran and then invade Egypt. We'll invade... We have to invade both at the same time, basically. Which is not... It's not what I want to do. Be done in 6 days. I mean, 10% air attack's not bad. Portugal's capitulated again. Fantastic. So you create a faction with us. But, like... Does that mean anything? I don't think so. At least not really. And Yemen, unfortunately, doesn't... Okay, no, now they have the actual modifier. Fantastic. Well, they never join in peacefully, so... But I mean, I guess they'll join in no matter what because they're going to be a puppet state. Decentralized development scheme. I mean, it could give us a lot more civilian factories. And actually, having more civilian factories would mean we'd be able to boost our division cap higher. It's not a bad thing, actually. The old dockyards, I guess, would also do the same thing. You've already done this, so that doesn't matter. I think pushing our way towards here, I don't think hurts us. How many factories does Yemen have? 7. They have decent equipment. They still actually have like a few thousand rifles and stuff, so that's not so bad. Maybe right now. But you don't give us factories right away, right? No. But you will. Even though they're just shipyards, they still count as factories for as far as the game's concerned when it comes to us being able to field more units. And when we field more units, we'll be able to maybe fight against Egypt a little bit better. You're currently getting Egyptian radio. I don't know what that does for you. Probably like more... You know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. So what's going on here? Nothing too crazy, I think. Germany's actually starting to lose territory against the French. I mean, if France wins against Germany, that really does... That's going to be a major game changer, I would say. But now that Russia also doesn't have a front line anywhere else, they can really deal with the Reichspakt. So you're now part of the Southern Nationalist Group with Sichuan. You're all part of the Zili clique. Yunnan has not made any decisions quite yet. They've actually sent volunteers to Germany, so maybe that's them making their own decision. I mean, we could go to total mobilization. But, like... No, that doesn't make any sense. I don't think that makes any sense whatsoever. So when's our next research done? Next research will be done in 10 days. It's going to give us a brand new rifle we can play with. And then we're going to get some basic aircraft. Actually, are we actually doing this off states, or are we doing it off of factories? Own factories 11. Okay, so it's going off factories, not off states, because we have more factories than we have states. Fair enough. Fantastic. So getting more factories does actually give us a bonus here. So to be done in 25 days. You're still trying to fight Cyprus. I don't know what's like the Ottomans' problem is here. Like, I don't know. It seems like it'd be so easy just to do a naval invasion, but what do I know? Yeah, so you guys are now all at war with each other. I mean, how many troops do you think have died in the Second Village Creek? It feels like it's probably been like a ton. Or, you know, also known as the British-Albanian War. You know, that's what I would call it too. World War II, British-Albanian War. Makes perfect sense, I would say. I mean, even though the Third International looks like they're like way outnumbered, they've been doing even actually Central America. Like, how are you still alive? Also, why do you own Cuba? Oh, because Cuba was in the International. Okay, did not know that. So let's upgrade our rifles. Let's research basic aircraft. We've done in 146 days. Can we not just like copy a fighter off of anybody else? That's my question. Just like steal a plane from somebody else. Like, if you transfer a plane, just throw like rifles on it or something. I feel like that'd work relatively okay. Maybe not. So you're now 2 out of 10 divisions. The Iraqi border is like very, very long. So the war with Iraq, I'm not worried about at all. Against Iraq itself, against Egypt again, it scares me a bit. But there's no way that Iraq has enough troops to cover their entire border. And even if they did, they don't have enough troops to actually push their way out. So Iraq is a joke, more than anything. So we won't worry about them too much. I mean, if I was supposed to invade with a justified war goal, it would be done in 30 days. It's your 35 days. You give us... No, I think Iraq loses stability. But I don't really think that means anything. Yemen, I think we get more stability loss, but... You know, Yemen is now our puppet state, so I don't think we want to have their units be worse. Just a hunch. Do you have any manpower? You have 92,000? You know what? That's actually not so bad. You have 6 factories. You have 7 factories. I'm surprised you have as many factories as basically I do. I feel like I should have more given the position of our country, but maybe I'm just wrong on that. We need more steel, because of course we do. Get another steel from you. I know we won't be able to build any more factories, but we weren't building them very fast anyways. Just for us to get more steel. Like Iraq, do you have any steel? I actually don't know. You have oil. You actually have a lot of oil. We could trade oil away for factories. That wouldn't be too bad. I guess we'll just build like... No, we have 176 convoys. Honestly, build some shitty cruisers. That seems decent enough. Hire for a designer. We give us bonuses like stuff we don't care about. I wish we could just like use naval decisions to buy ships. Because trying to build a navy when you're like behind like we are is basically impossible. Naval doctrine. Like 1942, you're never gonna have a navy that's able to compete with anybody else. So, like, why ever even try for it? You're going to still have 15 out of 17. That should go up to be a little bit higher soon. Yeah, it'll take 1 in-game week for us to actually finally know the answer. And don't deploy these troops anywhere right now. We're still missing steel and aluminum. That's basically fine. Who cares? Escalation 1 doesn't do anything for us. We don't even have artillery research. That's how far behind we are. So I guess we should probably research any type of artillery. I guess we're just sending wave after wave of our own troops at the Yemeni. And we're surprised that it wasn't working as effectively as I would have liked it to. I mean, I guess we could just invade. I'm trying to think. You have 15 to 91 divisions. You improve relations with the Republic of China. Still war, of course, with Azerbaijan. So I think, like, what? Like, who are you still at war? You're still at war with, like, a lot of people. I wish I knew how many troops Egypt had. It would maybe impact how I'd feel about invading Iraq right away. But I don't know if I want to invade Iraq before we have air superiority over at least Syria, right? Or we build some fortifications on the border. Like level 3s maybe across everything. Delete the military factory. No, we're not going to have... It's going to take way too long to build those. We're going to go... I mean, when are you done? You're done in 108 days, which is like 3 more months from now. Which is quite a bit. So what if I just invaded Iraq right now? How would that look for us? I mean, after that, we can proclaim the Arabian Federation, which will annex all of these people, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's going to give us their troops, though. It'd be nice if it did. But I really don't have an answer for you. But I do have an answer to the question whether or not it's a good time to end the episode, and I think that it is. So if you've been enjoying, remember to thumbs up. Not enjoying, throw a thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.